Hey guys, so here we are in our empty room for the last night, right?
For the last night. Not to sleep here, but we are here cleaning out the house, officially gone.
Officially leaving.
We're officially moving to the mainland. Leaving Maui and moving to the mainland. Again, but
Yes.
this is
I know some of you are like, wow, really? You guys are leaving? But no, it's we've thought about it a lot of times, and after leaving Kansas City and moving back, I mean, we found this really sweet spot that was able to continue the business, right? And now after realizing like staying here and running a business hasn't been the smartest idea, especially how much rent is here in Paradise. I'm not born and raised here, but he is. And you know, after our landlord has told us that she wanted her house back, which is very understandable, we've tried looking for places before we even decided to make the decision of moving to the mainland. It was the hardest time to look for a place, a lot harder than the mainland.
looking for a place that fulfilled the needs of our family, whether it be for our kids, for our business. All just seemed like way out of our price range. It seemed too ridiculous, and I don't want to say out of our price range, but just out of our comfort zone of what we want. We work too hard to be living, in an ohana attached to a house, and not to say that that's a bad thing, or not to say that that's a lifestyle choice. It's just not for us. We want to live comfortably in a place that necessarily might not be paradise, but it's a place that I can provide for my family for the long term and give them something to pass on to them, whether it be a home or just a lot better, not better, just a lot different memories in the mainland that the mainland has to offer than Hawaii. Because they both offer their amazing pros and cons, but when it came to the housing department and the way living situations are here in Hawaii, it's just not for us, and this is the toughest decision ever. I mean, I'm born and raised here. My kids were both born here, named by by my sister, and just their ties. Their names mean ocean, and the not only ocean, they mean many things, but we're about to go to a place that there's no ocean. Lakes galore.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, so some of you know that we're actually going back to Kansas City. My mom and my family over there lives there, and we would love to have our kids growing up with their cousins as well. I mean, we don't have much siblings that live over here. I mean, you do, of course, but
My family's a lot spread out, a lot more spread out than hers is over there in Kansas City. So
not that it's anything bad, everybody over here has started their own lives, and especially just running a business, we're ready to take on the business to another level, and stay tuned for that.
Not only the business, but just life in general,
life,
right, baby?
Yeah.
Just being able to do things and not have to work to the bone just to be able to put a roof over our head, and that roof over our head is not necessarily the roof over our head that we want, or the roof that's our choice, aka buying a home, and being that we're so far from that. And it's not to say that we're running from the Hawaii's tough life, but we're trying to transition to a life that is more realistic of what we want to have for our kids, which is a home, a yard, a big place for our kids to grow up in, and not attached to a home, something
not
tiny.
waiting to get kicked out because they want their house back,
Yeah.
We want to be somewhere we're going to be completely stable, and they're not knocking on our door and like, hey, I want my house back, or my family's moving back from the mainland or something. It's sad, like we have a lot of friends here that are going through the same thing, where they're deciding if they want to move to the mainland or stay here, and all we can say is don't be scared to make changes. It's sad, I'm not from here, but I've lived here for about
5-6 years.
Yeah,
Raised our kids.
yeah.
2 kids here.
And yeah, I mean, I've seen what it's like, and seen it. It breaks my heart to see how many people are born and raised here, and some of them are being forced to leave because of how expensive it is here, and they just can't make a living.
Landlords
here.
are ruthless.
Yeah.
Landlords are ruthless, and
So, yeah. The reason why we're making this video is because we want to dedicate it to the people of Hawaii
that are
Yes.
that debating whether or not to move to the mainland. We aren't saying we know for sure that we're gonna find success up there or that it's gonna be an easy thing, but we are saying that this is the first step. We have pulled the trigger on making that transition up there, and yes, definitely more news to come of what we can succeed and what we can do up there. But
we want to show you guys.
Yeah,
You guys
as
are
of-
gonna come to
follow us on this journey.
Yes.
As of right now, we can say we are taking the first steps on this journey. The house is cleaned out. The kids are with Nana right now while we finish up the last little bits of the house. It's a bittersweet moment. I sold my entire business, I make t-shirts. I sold my entire screen printing equipment and ready to start it up fresh again over there. And it's a bittersweet feeling for sure to know that we're leaving, but just the hope and the aspirations we have are things that growing up in here, I never thought to have a dream of owning a big home or taking my kids on a long road trip, and obviously, yes, those are things that you can only do over there, and that's not what Hawaii has to offer. But the limited things that Hawaii has to offer and the amazing beauty that it has is something that we are willing to come back to, knowing that it's gonna be here, and we're definitely gonna raise our kids in a Hawaiian home, in a Hawaiian mentality, our Polynesian lifestyle, as well as the Mexican lifestyle that she is, and just knowing that we're not gonna forget our roots. We might be leaving the mainland and leaving a place that me and her fell in love with and fell in love and had kids in, and
Leaving the mainland, you mean leaving the island?
sorry, leaving the islands, it's all just been a super crazy fast few days, but
Yeah, we haven't fully gotten
it's
rest, so. And we're
just a
flying
whirlwind.
up tomorrow, so.
we leave in 24 hours.
Yeah.
So
We'll definitely take you on this journey with us.
yes,
We'll post more videos or start vlogging, hopefully, so you guys could see how life is in the mainland and how the business is gonna go on being in the mainland. We actually want to give a big shout out to everybody that has continued business with us, like Fam Clothing, Most High, Nakoa Brand, Ho'omana, who else? Tin Roof,
Kalani
Joe
Pe'a.
Fresh Local Product, Kalani Pe'a.
all of them for
There's
just
been so many
verbally
of them. His
committing to wanting to
sister,
help.
Anu. There's been so many people that have continued supporting the business, coming to us for jobs, to get shirts done and hats and.
So we hope that they continue to want to come with us in the future. That the fact that the things are getting made in the mainland doesn't deter them from the mana that's put into the shirts and the products that we create. But we just, we're ready for this transition, and no matter what it is, whether
Make
you
this
are
business
entrepreneurs,
legit this time, though.
Yeah.
Stay organized, and I mean that's our goal: to be organized, to be on it a lot more.
And so, to send it off to final words, whether it be you're owning your own business or you're just moving up there because, for a job and you have to take your whole family, or it's just, priced out of paradise, we support you. We are making that same transition. We don't know if it's going to be easy. We don't know if it's going to be successful, but
you won't know till you try.
We have a feeling, and just pull that trigger. That's all we can say is pull that trigger. Don't be scared. We're nervous.
We've done it many times, actually.
But if your dreams aren't big enough, then they're not dreams. They're just thoughts, and they're just goals. So make sure the dreams are big enough that it scares you, and go for it. Go for it. We're going for it, and follow us on this journey. Let's do this.
All right. Well,
Love you guys. Let's do it.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna say our goodbyes because we gotta start heading down, and come back up tomorrow and do our last inspection, and yeah.
2-bedroom house had so much stuff in it. Jeez, man.
Especially with 2 kids. Oh my God.
Gosh, we are
Packing.
pack rats.
Yeah. Well, no, somebody likes to
I'm
keep
a pack
a lot
rat,
of things.
but jeez.
But more so just we didn't expect that it was gonna be this hard, especially with 2 kids. Last time we moved, it was just with Jeremiah, and it was a lot smoother than this. Well,
We had
actually,
the luxury of not having to
yeah.
fully clean out the last house we had to do because we were living with my family.
And
this
we
time.
hired a cleaning
Yeah.
person, but this time we did it all by ourselves, and it's a lot harder. And you had a lot of printing to do.
Right
which
until the
you did,
last
yeah.
minute, yeah.
No sleep for him, and I just packed our whole life. There's some little things that we still need to like take to the dump and like take it to donations and stuff. So a lot to do tomorrow before we leave at what, 9?
9:30. I'll be at the airport by like 7:30.
And then we get to KC at 1:30 p.m. They're 5 hours ahead.
The
Okay,
next
so
day.
please keep us in your prayers, because we gotta
That
put these
flight,
kids
yeah.
in on schedule, like putting them in a schedule, you know, because they're 5 hours ahead over there. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
All that stuff is gonna be tough.
it's gonna be interesting.
But
But
Hooray.
follow us, and yeah, we're excited to show you guys what's coming up. And yeah, I'm just a little emotional of like leaving Hawaii. It definitely stole my heart. Just the vibes, the culture, the people that I've met here. A lot of the girls here became my friends, and just became family instantly, and just I'm gonna miss Hawaii, and we're definitely gonna come visit again as often as we can, because we definitely don't want our kids
to lose that feeling of
that
where they actually came
relationship,
from.
yeah, where they came from, you know, because that's huge on our part, you know, whether it's Hispanic or Hawaiian, you know, we want them to know where their roots are from, and we want them to be proud of what's in their blood. So yeah, what else?
It's nerve-wracking, it's scary, but we can do this, you know. It's scary, it's a sad thing, it's a nerve-wracking thing, but we can do this. We're going to do it. The wheels are in motion.
Especially with 2 kids, you know.
We can do this.
Anybody can do it. Just put your mind into it and stay motivated, you know. And even if the people here want to continue living here, you've got this. You know, we give you props.
We're not against living here at all. We're not even saying any of that. We choose.
It's to the people that we've talked to, like people that come and pick up things like that we sold on the marketplace. Like we have many of people telling us how they want to leave here because it's so expensive and struggling. You know, people are working 3 jobs. You know, like it's sad. You know, like. Yeah, but all right, well, we gotta say our last goodbyes to you guys. Actually, there's nobody else in this house, it's just us. But yeah, so continue your journey, and yeah, let's see what.
Wish us luck on this crazy ride.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this should be nuts.
You need a haircut.
I need a haircut. Oh, I'm scraggly. Jeez Louise.
Alright, guys.
Tired and crazy looking.
Yeah, we're delusional right now. We're
Yeah.
tired. Alright, guys. Well, yeah, prayers to us, and we'll stay in touch. Alright? Bye, guys.